I mean, aren't the two of you just loving each other right now? Once the battle really begins, they both will take no prisoners.
Gina is going to have to watch out because I'm here to stay.
Walking up to the challenge and seeing a treadmill and a pool, those are two things that don't normally go well together.
You don't want to fall in the water.
Welcome everyone to your 8th week on the ranch. You've been here for nearly 2 months, which is not that long considering the staggering amount of weight that you have lost. Together, you have lost nearly 700 pounds. As athletes, you all know that the game isn't over until that final whistle blows. And in this competition, just like in sports, penalties can throw a team off their game. And you're about to find that out firsthand. The winner of today's challenge will be assigning a penalty to each of the other two teams. And of course, I have to explain to you what those penalties are, but I'm gonna do that after the challenge.
Of course.
Let me just say that you want to do everything you can to avoid them.
With only 2 people left on the blue team, the stakes are higher this week. We have to do whatever it takes to win this challenge.
Let me explain how it's gonna work. One player from each team will run on these treadmills. Once you stop running, you're in the water. We will increase the speed every 5 minutes. Last player standing wins. So the question is, who's going to be the MVP for each team? You guys want to talk out what your decision is?
This is you.
Do you feel up for it?
You got it?
Blue team, let's get an answer from you guys.
It'll be me.
All right, Damien's competing for blue. White team, Sonia, you guys have an answer?
We do. Rhonda Lee.
All right, Rhonda Lee's competing for the white team. Red team, Jordan, who's gonna run for the red team?
You know, it was a tough decision. Not really, it's Scott.
Okay, let's do this.
Scott and Damien are professional football players, but I was an all-state volleyball player. So I'm actually feeling very confident going into this.
On your mark, get set, go!
Come on, Scotty.
Remember what's at stake. There are 2 penalties you do not want to get stuck with.
Red team hasn't won a challenge this entire season. We're sick and tired of losing. We're all athletes. All we want to do is win.
All day, baby, all day.
Remember, every 5 minutes I will increase the speed.
I'm going to stay at the top of the treadmill, and all I want to see in front of me is clear blue sky.
All right, Scotty, keep going.
All right, we're approaching the 5-minute mark. We're going to increase your speed on my count.
No problem, bro. No problem.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Literally, I pick a spot on the ground. Just focus all my energy on that one spot. Try to eliminate all the noise, even Lori in the background. It's all about just getting to a zone.
Man, it is tough. I am starting to feel it. It is getting uncomfortable.
Come on, Scotty.
Get up there. Rhonda Lee falling behind. She's getting to the end of her treadmill. She's going to have to pick up the pace to keep up with those boys.
Get close. Get close, bro. Go forward.
I tried to go forward again, and I couldn't get forward. I just kept feeling this pain in my knee.
You're real close. Bro, you're right there. Get up there.
You gotta go.
All right,
Can I
bro.
see it? Rhonda Lee is out.
I just couldn't hold on anymore. My team is behind me, but I couldn't pull through for them today. So it's definitely hard. I hate losing.
Damien holding strong. Sweat dripping down his face, and he is not losing focus. Scott looks like it's no problem for him.
I know the world he's from. I know the NFL world. So I know Damien's going to give his very best effort. But I can't lose to the lineman. I'll just tell you that right now. There's no way in the world that I'm going to live that down.
All right, guys, we're approaching the 10-minute mark. We're going to pick up the speed again. Here we go, DJ, right here. All right, this is it. They are now at a run.
I'm dying right now. Man, my lungs are about ready to explode. And I'm ready to stop.
Damien's starting to fall back on his treadmill for blue.
You can feel your heart thumping in your chest. you're just breathing so hard, trying to catch your breath.
That's it! Red team, congratulations! Scott, you won this challenge! Congratulations, Red team, on your first challenge victory.
You know, I didn't quit. I just gut checked it out. And it felt so good to win it for my team, to win it for myself.
It's definitely not a good feeling to succumb to fatigue and lose the challenge. But my hat's off to Scott. You know, he was a better man today.
It is now time to assign the penalties. One for each team. Penalty number 1.
Oh.
Cleaning house. You will assign one team to clean the kitchen, the bedrooms, the toilet.
Nice.
Sweet.
And they cannot hit the gym until their chores are done. That is a tough penalty, but it can get worse. Because the other team will be leaving the ranch and they will not be back until the weigh.
Wow.
They won't have their trainer, they won't have access to the Biggest Loser gym. In fact, they'll be headed to a place that is the complete polar opposite.
Oh, wow.
I would rather make beds and clean the kitchen and those type of things and still have access to the gym rather than going to Las Vegas where you're going to be facing all types of temptation. There's a reason they call it Sin City.
Let's get to the results.
We feel that congratulations, white team. You've won an all-expense-paid trip to Las Vegas.
Anybody who's been to Vegas knows what a great time it is. Buffets, clubs, sleepless nights. But the scariest thing about going to Vegas is being afraid to slip back into that old way. It's going to be interesting to test the waters out there.
Blue team, you guys have some cleaning to do, huh? Good luck, white team. Have a good, safe trip.
The white team has a lot of members, and they're really close to Jen. You know, she's their mother hen. So to have that taken away, to put them in Las Vegas, that's going to be a challenge for them.
Coming up.
Oh boy, the white team heads to Sin City.
Holy moly.
What?
And is immediately put to the test.
Looks fantastic.
Uh-oh, there are a lot of temptations here.
Oh, man.
This is amazing.
My team's heading off to Vegas this week, and that's scary enough on its own, but I'm worried about Woody. Not only is he going back to his hometown, which is where he gained all his weight, but this is going to be his very first anniversary without his wife here. It's so important to me to know where Woody's head's at and offer him the support he needs going into this time away.
As you said, I think it's 29 years.
29 years we've been married. She was my best friend, the mother of my kids. She kept everybody together.
How long was she sick?
About 2 years when we found out, yeah. I just lost my wife 9 months ago from cancer. Miss my wife, man, my friend. Only if I had another day, another week, you know what I'm saying? Just, there's some people never get back. You'll never get a chance to tell her you love her. Just,
But she knew she was loved by you. You know that.
yeah, I just wish I could have did more though. I just wish I could have did more for her.
You did everything you could with the time that you had. I'm not here saying, let go, get over her, drop it, it's over, be strong, move on. My goal for you is how can we take this extraordinary love that you have for your wife and use that to go forward?
Because I feel like you're the guy that's going to go home, and your kids are going to look to you for the tone of how to handle this grieving process. Okay?
I'm so grateful to be here. I really am.
You have support and you're loved. I love the raw and honest emotion that's coming through Woody. And I think that he's actually in a really good place right now, but I'm still very worried about this penalty. Las Vegas is the city of temptations, and I have to hope that these guys are going to lean on each other and come back strong for this weigh-in.
Wow. This is unreal.
Paris and Las
Amazing.
Vegas. In one day.
In one day.
Oh boy. I see the slot machine.
It's going to be a tough week being away from the ranch. not being with our trainer, and there's a lot of temptations here, so I'm not really sure what to expect, and we'll see what Las Vegas brings us.
Here we go. Let's see our penalties. Come on.
Are you holy cow?
I have never seen a hotel room this amazing. This is absolutely lavish. It's extraordinary. But as soon as we walk in the hotel room, there's already temptations.
Holy moly.
What? We see this beautiful ornament of chocolate-covered strawberries. The strawberries smell and look amazing. Right next to it is some champagne on ice, and I want to take a sip.
There is your first temptation.
Vegas is my stomping ground. I've been here my whole entire life. And there's so many opportunities here to do bad things here. It's a 24-hour town. So, I mean, it's easy to walk out and be tempted by something. I know this is a place where I got unhealthy. I blew up to 415 pounds. Love you guys, man. It's definitely hard to keep focused in this environment.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Looks fantastic.
Uh-oh, there are a lot of temptations here. There's a ton of junk food on those buffets, and it is a little unnerving. So my initial thought is, ooh, can I do this? Would you tell us if there are any, like, low-calorie, low-sodium type?
I would probably stay away from the pasta dishes. You know, there are simple carbs, and I would stay away from the sausages because they're high in fat.
How did you prepare the duck? Is there sugar in it? It's very sugar.
Very sugar. Yes. We actually braise it with fat. Yeah, we will.
With that, it's lemon basil zucchini and then eggplant.
Even though there's a whole lot of temptation, I've learned enough in the last 8 weeks to be able to get me through tonight and to know that I can make good choices and be healthy.
You know, I probably would have gotten like the sausage and sauerkraut, but I probably would have gotten a whole separate plate and then had another plate here of pasta, and then I had another plate of just like bread rolls.
Right. I'm definitely worried about JJ. With all of this temptation around us, whether that be food or alcohol, I'm obviously nervous. So we'll have our eyes on him this week.
And after this, we're gonna hit up the dessert bar. When in Rome.
Coming up.
Let's go! Let's go!
While the red team takes advantage of having no penalties this week,
It's gonna be our week.
Lori and Damien are left behind to clean up the mess.
This is not training for me.
And the white team faces its toughest temptation yet.
We need to get some bottles.
I know. Gotta work hard, you guys, to keep your comeback alive. Yes, come on, Jackie. Let's go. This week, I've got 2 moms. I feel like every mom is gonna relate to these 2 women because they both feel like their needs are last on the list. Look at you. Strong cheerleader mother right now. Look at you. I wanted to start getting them to focus on their needs. Come on, Gina, now's the time. Dig. Lift the chest. Try to lift your quads up off your mat. You want to be a role model to your kids, right, Jackie?
Yes, I do.
This experience on The Biggest Loser cannot be just about weight loss because it's so much more than that. Say goodbye to everything that has been holding you back. Your feelings matter. You deserve just as much as anyone else. You matter. Jackie, how you feeling, honey?
I do matter. And for the first time in my life, being here, I realize that. And it's very freeing to be okay with that.
Just as much as your kids' feelings matter, you want to be there for them, you want to do everything you can for them, you need to be that to yourself.
I could just see my family standing there cheering for me and saying, you can do this, keep going. And it just made me cry because I cheer for them all the time. But they've never had a chance to cheer for me. Him allowing me to just let that guilt go and allowed me to take time for myself, to be okay with that. It meant everything to me.
I need to love me, you know, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm, for the first time, really, truly in my life, you know, like that I'm really starting to love myself. And that's where I feel powerful. I'm ready to live.
This sink is so gross.
So I find out that my team has lost the challenge. It's pretty disgusting in here, actually.
All week, my team's gonna have to clean before they can do anything else.
All right, let's knock this out quick.
The dishes are like absolute, it's chaos.
Reeks. What is that smell?
The sink. Oh, I need to train my team, and this is not training for me.
This is the last place I want to spend my time right now.
I mean, there was stuff everywhere. Everywhere.
This doesn't make any sense. Goodness, Rob. Toothbrush on the floor?
I'm still in shock just seeing food on the floor. And I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose. Let's just hurry and get this thing done, get it knocked out, because we got a lot of important work to do up at the gym.
It's our gym, baby. Look at this.
I couldn't be more ecstatic right now. Finally, for this entire season, the red team has won a challenge.
Let's go, let's go!
We have the advantage of having the gym, the entire workout for ourselves. Week 8 is gonna be our week.
It's gonna work.
Yes, 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 I love that.
I really like our chances this week. We're definitely at a huge advantage here, and we need to make sure we're using this.
That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
We got work to do, baby.
Blake, for whatever reason, is very guarded. I don't know that we spent enough time tackling the issues that led her here in the first place, and I want to deal with her issues today.
This is a good time for you to choose you.
Sometimes it sucks when you just choose yourself.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Tell me why.
Because if I just choose me, then I'm just lonely. This isn't easy. I hate being alone. Right now, I feel like I need my friends the most. And we're not here. It's already hard enough being here.
Sure.
You know, I remember being her age and being concerned about the wrong things, not concerned about myself. And I want Blake to realize that she's the priority. She's the one that's here that needs the fixing, not everyone else.
This is your time to take care of you.
I know I am, but it's just
You know
like...
what I mean? You're here taking care of you. This is your time to find out who you are, not your friends, not your mom, not your dad, not the boyfriend. Blake, this is Blake time. I know it's gonna take time. But holding on to your emotion is like holding on to weight. Let it go.
We're in Las Vegas, and I want to try to find a way where I can send Emlyn. We want to go out and have some fun and see the town. We're going to go check out the chateau and, you know, go see what the club's all about.
It's awesome.
I'm excited to go to a club. I'm ready to dance, but it's going to be difficult to go to a club and not drink.
I would love an ice water. Yes, ma'am. I am 100% confident that Rhonda Lee and I are gonna stay the course. I have no doubts, no fears about that because we don't drink. Alcohol's not a temptation to us.
I can too.
Take the rain on the rocks. The one thing that does concern me a little bit is the boys. They like to drink a little bit. We need to get some bottles.
I know. All the things that got you where you are now, like facing your demons again. A lot of stuff go through your mind. Should I have one drink? Should I have 2 drinks?
Oh, there we go.
We had shots brought to us, complimentary. It was kind of tempting.
To the red team, here we go.
Sonia.
Give me it.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Man, I held on to mine as long as I could. I'm not gonna drink it. Let me just hold it.
Hold it. Hold it.
Let me just hold it for a second. Being back here in my hometown, there was a lot of temptation here, such as alcohol, partying. It was very tempting, but I decided not to partake in that. So I think I did pretty good.
I'm just gonna dance my ass off. It's the first time out since we've been to the ranch. I'm ready to move a little bit.
Where did you go? I have no idea.
Vegas has been a blast. You're out at the club. You're feeling a lot better than you did 8 weeks ago. You got a little bit of confidence. Work hard, play hard.
come.
You guys stay in this game.
While the blue team tries to make up for lost time.
My team's had a tough week, so I'm ready to get my team to work.
The white team goes to great heights in hopes of winning the weigh. Get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable.
We have work to do. We have a weigh-in coming up, and even though we're a state away, the red and the blue team are back at the ranch killing it, and we don't have time to waste. So we're gonna get a good pool workout in.
4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody want to run up some steps?
Here we go, guys. Come on. Push through. Red and blue's killing it. Back home. Let's go.
So we're killing it today.
Let's get it done.
Jen has always reiterated to us, you know, you can't be on Team Jen forever, and you've got to learn a way to sustain your weight loss at home. And right now, it's time to exercise what we've learned. Get uncomfortable.
Get uncomfortable. Come on, you got it.
Don't give up.
Get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable. It should hurt. It should hurt. Push through it. Push. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yes. Hey. Woo. Holy cow.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Good job. Nice job.
Nice. That's how you do it right there. Own this week. Own this week. Own week 8. You guys stay in this game. My team's had a tough week. They had to do dishes. They had to clean up people's rooms. So I'm ready to get my team to work. There's going to be a lot of sweat. There's going to be a lot of pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the end of the day, I want these guys to walk out of here feeling like, man, we put it all on the line.
This is all about action this week. Performing on that scale in the next weigh-in. We're still in the game. And the time for talking is over.
Fast, 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 fast as you can, fast as you can. Speed, speed. Keep it going, Damien. Keep it going, keep those legs moving. Back straight, sit up tall, stay up tall. There you go.
Jackie and Gina are facing off on the scale tonight. They have been former blue team members, sisters, and friends. Last week they had low numbers, so tonight it's anyone's game. My two moms. Gina, you could finally be the first person to win 2 weigh-ins in a row at Comeback Canyon. You're also 5 pounds away from Wonderland.
That'll mean everything to me. It's been since high school, since I've been under 200 pounds.
Jackie, I know you have a goal that your husband has never seen you below 250 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really close to that goal.
Yes, I'm hoping to hit it. That would be a big milestone for me.
Well, you know that tonight, this is where the official elimination happens. The person with the highest percentage will keep their comeback alive and stay with me for an extra week, and the person that loses this weigh-in will officially be going home. Jackie, we're gonna put you up on the scale first. Your previous weight was 252 pounds. Your current weight is...
I would have liked to have lost more than 3, but I'll take it. I mean, it puts me in the 240s, and that's a good goal for me.
All right, Jackie, your percentage is 1.19%. That's the number to beat.
This is 2 weeks in a row that I've lost 3 pounds. It's great to have lost 3 pounds, but I'm worried at this point, you know? I know what she's done this week. I'm worried that I'm gonna be going home.
All right, Gina, it all comes down to this.
I better be in Wonderland this week. That's all I can say. If I'm not in Wonderland this week, I'm just gonna die.
So the magic number to keep your comeback alive is 3 pounds or better.
Okay.
Your current weight is?
Are you kidding me?
2 pounds?
2 pounds. I know the effort that you put in. I know the work you put in. Well, let's look at your percentage, Gina. 0.98%. I'm so sorry to say you lost the weigh-in, Gina.
You know, I hear people say they won't let the scale define them. And I say it to myself sometimes. But damn it, 2 pounds? I know I worked harder than 2 pounds.
All right, Jackie, your comeback's still alive.
Still alive.
Gina, I'm sorry to say that you're not the biggest loser. However, you are still up for that $100,000 at-home prize. I'm really gonna miss you.
You know, my time here at this ranch has been filled with sad moments and happy moments and proud moments. I lost a lot of fear and a lot of guilt. My coaches, Jesse and Bob, taught me that it's okay to focus on you. You're worth it. This isn't the end. This is the beginning of the new Gina.
Knock 'em dead.
I will. America, the next time you see me, I won't be everyone else's cheerleader. I'll be cheering for myself.
I'm going into tonight's weigh-in. We have this advantage, and to disrupt the other team's routines and to have to travel and to clean the dishes,
Hi, good to see you.
it makes it more of a challenge to be at your best in this weigh-in. So I am completely confident this week in myself and the red team.
Welcome to your 8th weigh-in on the ranch. Since you began this competition 2 months ago, you have all clearly rediscovered your inner athlete. And from the looks of it, it's still anyone's game. Once again, you are all facing the red line. The player with the lowest percentage of weight loss on the losing team will fall below the red line and be automatically eliminated. Red team, the only team that didn't have a penalty this week, we're gonna put you on the scale first. We're gonna start with Rob.
I know last week we were really motivated when we didn't have our trainer and we felt like our backs were against the wall. So I wouldn't be surprised if the white and the blue team are also preparing to rebound this week. But I definitely think that the red team was able to take advantage of the time we had and use the penalties to the best of our abilities.
Rob, your previous weight was 396 pounds. Your current weight is...
It's consistent.
Congratulations, Rob. We've got to get to Jordan next. Jordan, your previous weight was 259 pounds. Your current weight is...
Okay, Jordan, let it go, kid. That's exactly what I've been hoping for.
Thanks, Jordan. We got to get Scott on the scale next. Scott, your previous weight was 288 pounds. Your current weight is... Is that good?
It felt like more than 5 pounds this week.
I expect more from Scott. Scott's my 789 guy. I just hope it's good enough because you and I both know that you deserve to be here and we have a lot more work to do.
Good luck, Scott.
Sometimes if you're the other team with a disadvantage, you work twice as hard. There's no telling what's gonna happen with these two teams, so I'm not 100% confident that the numbers we're producing is gonna help us knock this thing out the park.
One player left to weigh in on the red team, and that's Blake. Your turn.
I feel like this week has been a pretty good week. I even opened up to Dolvet, and that felt like a lot of emotional weight had been lifted. And I hope it reflects on the scale tonight.
Blake, your previous weight was 199 pounds. Your current weight is...
Blake, you and I both know this wasn't your strongest week mentally. I know you have so much more opening to do, and I want to give you these opportunities to understand that if you do open up, you'll never struggle with your weight again. I want that for you more than anything.
Got a long way ahead of us. Good luck, Blake.
It's really important that I stay tonight. I've just started to open up to Dolvet, and it really feels good to actually open up. I want to be here, and I want to keep losing weight, and I want to get closer and closer to my goal before I have to go home.
Blake lost 3 pounds this week, making the red team's total weight loss for the week 23 pounds, for a total percentage weight loss of 2.01%. We have 2 teams left to weigh in. Next, we're going to weigh in the white team. White team, in order to beat the red team and guarantee that you are safe from the red line, You need to have lost more than 28 pounds. First up is Rhonda Lee.
I didn't get to see my team even once this week, and on top of it, they've been in Las Vegas the entire time. Everything there is about abundance and overindulgence, and did they take part in that? Did they get workouts in? Did they use the tools that I worked so hard to instill in them these last 8 weeks?
Rhonda Lee, your previous weight was 234 pounds. Your current weight is. Not a number you wanted.
I don't understand. There's a reason why this was a penalty. Put you guys out of your rhythm, from your sleep to your workouts and everything. It was meant to shake us up, and there it is.
Good luck. Thanks, honey. Next on the scale is JJ.
I'm just really starting to get worried because if Rhonda Lee only lost 3 pounds this week, what does that mean for the rest of us?
JJ, your previous weight was 328 pounds. Your current weight is.
That's 7, 3 weeks in a row.
Wow, you should go to Vegas. Oh, wait.
Right? Yeah, wait. For me to pull a 7 while being in Sin City, where you're faced with temptation at every single corner, I take comfort knowing that, you know what, I can do this at home.
JJ, you lost 7 pounds this week, adding to the white team's total, making it 10 pounds so far. Next on the scale is Sonia. Sonia, your previous weight was 221 pounds. Your current weight is. Sonia lost 6 pounds, adding to the white team's total, making it 16 pounds so far. Remember, white team, you need to have lost more than 28 to beat the red team. And be safe, you have 2 players left to weigh in. It is time to get Toma on the scale.
At this point, when I see JJ and Sonia pull pretty good numbers, you feel good about winning the challenge and having the advantage, but then you're starting to see that advantage slip away. And it's a little disheartening. I'm starting to get worried.
Toma, your previous weight was 271 pounds. Your current weight is. Thanks, Toma. All right, Toma, you lost 8 pounds for the white team, bringing the total to 24 pounds so far. Remember, white team, you need to have lost more than 28 pounds to beat the red team and guarantee that you are safe. Woody, let's get you on that scale.
All right, let's go, Woodchuck. This was big for me to go back to the stomping grounds where all the bad habits happen. I have so many emotions running through my mind right now. My number one goal is I want to win this weigh-in and prove to America that we're there to win, not to sin.
All right, Woody, you're the last one to weigh in for the white team.
I've been in pressure situations before, man. Been down, fourth quarter, you're down by 3 points, and you come through in the clutch. You just feel like it's the most rewarding thing in life.
All right, so the white team's version of touchdown right now would be more than 4 pounds. Last week you lost exactly 4. Woody, your previous weight was 342 pounds. Your current weight is. Woody, your previous weight was 342 pounds. This week you need to lose more than 4 to keep the white team safe.
Yes, ma'am.
Your current weight is.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm joyful. Like I said, I made a promise to my wife, man. And we're all gonna be here another week to help us go through that, man. And it feels amazing. Amazing when somebody could easily just quit, which I did a long time ago. I'm not quitting no more, not on myself and not on my team. And like I said, I have great people around me that encourages and inspires me every day. And it's just motivation to have me work harder every day. I'm not giving up on nothing, and I'll make sure I'm doing this.
Congratulations, Willie.
Seeing that number, just knowing how hard I worked, saving my teammate, I felt so great. It was rewarding, just a confirmation that, Woody, you're gonna be okay. I mean, when you leave this ranch, you're going back home, and you're gonna be okay.
Woody, you lost 7 pounds for the white team, making the white team's total weight loss for the week 31 pounds. For a total percentage of weight loss in Sin City of 2.22%. Congratulations, white team. You are safe from the red line. You are all going to be here for one more week. All right, guys. It all comes down to the blue team. You had to clean up for the red team this week, and now it is time to find out who cleans up on the scale. Lori, Damien, in order to beat the red team and guarantee that you are safe above that red line here for one more week, together you need to have lost more than 11 pounds. Lori, we're gonna put you on the scale first.
This weigh-in is kind of the moment of truth. The blue team only has 2 people left. We have Lori and Damien. We cannot stand to lose. We can't see another person go home. This is do or die.
All right, Lori, your previous weight was 258 pounds. Lori, your current weight is?
It's just my body's not responding, and we did everything with Jesse this week, but you just never know. When I see the 3 pounds pop up, my heart broke.
Thanks, Lori.
I'm just hoping that Damien, seeing the work that he put in this week, that he's going to be able to come up with that big number.
Damien, in order to beat the red team and guarantee that the blue team is safe from elimination, you need to have lost more than 8 pounds. It's time to get you up on that scale.
Lori needs more time here. Damien needs more time here. I need to be able to work with these guys. I need Damien to pull a big number right now so that we can work on what got them here in the first place.
Your previous weight, Damien, was 326 pounds. To keep the blue team safe from the red line, you need to have lost more than 8 pounds. Your current weight is?
Yes! Yes! Right now I am thrilled. Blue team is safe for another week.
Congratulations, Damien.
The one thing that I figured out this week is athletically, I'm in a zone that I haven't even been in, even during my playing career. So for me is, well, what's the next level? I don't know. But I'm ready to see where the next level is going to take me.
Damien, you lost 9 pounds for the blue team this week, making the blue team's total weight loss for the week 12 pounds. For a total percentage of weight loss, 2.05%. Red team, I'm sorry to tell you that you have lost tonight's weigh-in. You are facing the red line. Blake, I'm sorry to tell you that you are below the red line.
I just hope that what we've done here resonates, because you're young and you have your whole life in front of you. I hate that we didn't get what I know we could have gotten, but that doesn't mean that I'm not proud of you. Yeah.
Blake, I'm sorry to tell you that you have been eliminated. Now it's time for you to say goodbye.
I was just figuring out all of this, eating right and exercising, and I've lost 55 pounds on my own. I've never done that before. I've always been guided down a diet that I didn't want to do. But being here, I ate everything that I wanted to eat, and I made meals that I wanted to make. And that was what was so cool. I was doing it on my own. That's something I'm gonna take with me, but Being on my own is scary to me. Being on my own is when I go to food the most. I'm not ready to go home.
Hi, Blake. It's not over, Blake. Come on out of that limousine.
What the heck is going on?
When I started The Biggest Loser, I weighed 242 pounds, and today I'm at 177. That is 65 pounds. Growing up as a cheerleader in Texas, I cheered for everyone else. And now I feel like I'm cheering for myself. My family is one of the most active families that you could imagine. Before, I was on the sidelines. You know, they played, I watched, and now that's all changed.
Work on your Wanda.
My daughter's a high school cheerleader. I love it because I'm able to help her and coach her.
Miss Hart, I got it.
I love cheerleading, but now that I'm fit, there's so much other stuff out there to do. I've always had a fear of doing things that I've never done. My family would always ask me to go do adventurous things with them, and I would make up an excuse why I couldn't do it. But now I don't do that anymore.
One time for the blue team.
When I'm on the top of that hill and I'm looking down, I'm a little scared, but the feeling of making it down the hill, it beats fear every time.
I did it! Thank you!
I've known Gina for 26 years, and never have I seen her this active. And it's just nice to have a partner that wants to do all this stuff with you.
I am more of an athlete today than I have ever been. And I thank God for The Biggest Loser, because I don't know where I'd be without them.